Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today I'm on the public test server to have a look at the laser rifle. When I tested shotguns with the Onslaught mechanic, I found that multi-projectiles with explosive actually builds Onslaught stacks very quickly, and the results were actually quite good. And that got me wondering about a laser rifle with a splitter, so that's what we're going to look at today. So this is what I crafted. We have a Furious Explosive Reduced AP Cost Pinpointer laser rifle. I have it modified with an automatic barrel and a beam splitter. So between the multi-projectiles and the explosive, which doubles the projectiles again, this should build stacks really quickly. And that's what it needs to do because the ammo capacity on this is only 21, which is on the low side for an automatic weapon. Okay, so we have Gorilla Master, which gives increased damage to close-up enemies, which actually plays right into the laser rifle. It only has a range, at least as I've got it modded, of 102. So close-up damage or close-up combat is what we'll be doing. Gorilla Expert, that'll help a little, get us those faster reloads, because even if it does damage, really good damage, we'll still be reloading pretty often just with a 21 ammo capacity. Again, another 20% range damage to close enemies. This one obviously isn't part of Onslaught, it's just a flat 20%. But then we're gonna get another 1% weak spot damage, so we'll be able to build up to 20 stacks, so an extra 20% weak spot damage also could be very helpful. And then another 12% weak spot damage, so if we stack all these things together, we should be doing pretty well. And I'm trying to max damage as much as I can, so I do have Bloody Mess. I have all the science perks equipped at maximum rank, and I do have Demolition Expert because it is explosive. And also Grenadier, I want as much splash damage as I can get because everything it hits is just going to help build those stacks as quick as possible. Of course, I have all the Commando perks and Tank Killer. And we have Sweet Mutant Fruit Tea that'll give us extra critical damage, as well as Eagle Eyes that'll give us extra critical damage. So the biggest thing here for me anyway is going to be the ammo capacity. If I'm really noticing it, if it's one of those things where it feels like it's constantly getting in the way, then this just isn't good enough. So we'll see, well, if I can't, wow, okay. If I can't hit a target, it's not, let's see, I used 11 rounds. Okay, so I just took out 5 enemies and then I finally reloaded. So that's I think a pretty good result. There we go. The damage on, this is, wow, oh wow. Okay, the damage on this is surprisingly good. I was expecting it to be, I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be, decent. But this feels a little beyond that. This is just, I mean, that was what, 5 rounds between those two, that's pretty good. The reloads are, that's, when I reload, it's out of habit and not out of necessity, at least not so far. So as long as I can stay close, that's great. That's, okay, wow, this is a good start. So far, I'm impressed. It is a bit flashy, in terms of brightness or whatever, but yeah, so far so good. All right, let's see. We've got some Gulpers. They're not super, well, that one's pretty close. So we should get close-up damage there. That one's legendary. So even without close-up damage, that's still pretty good. I'm okay with this so far. I wish the ammo capacity was higher. I really do. Because I think against a boss, especially like the sentry bot, the bot in raids, no matter how much damage you're doing, 21 ammo capacity just isn't, you're never going to do so much damage that you're just going to, do anything significant. You'll be constantly reloading. Probably, but still, this is, wow, okay. This is really good. This is nuts. I was not, whatever I was expecting, it wasn't this. This was not what I was thinking was going to happen. This is, what do we have down here? We've got, I was kind of hoping we get the sentry bot down here. See how we do against, say, a fusion core, because those can be actually pretty tanky. Because these robots are just, not that they're like, a super hard enemy or anything, but still, this is just, it's basically just a quick tap of the button. Whoops, I wasn't shooting a weak spot there. But it's basically just a quick tap of the button, and they are, yeah, just, it's just tap, and everything is, whoops. Oh, there I had to reload. It's a fail, I had to reload, but yeah, just a quick tap, and everything is just, okay. I think we need to find some tougher targets than this, because this is making quick work of everything. Wow, this is cool. I gotta say, this is really cool. So the reason I'm running this as a rifle rather than a pistol is that the laser gun and the plasma gun did not get the damage baked in that other pistols did. So basically the base damage is the same as it is on live, if you are running as a pistol. So yeah, I think the reason for that is because of the because they can be a rifle or a pistol, and if they bake that damage in and you could still get the rifle cards, it would be overpowered for a bit, and then it would make it harder for them to balance later on. So I think when they update rifles, which I'm expecting with the next PTS, that we will see, that's when we'll see the adjustment to these guns. But yeah, you aren't gonna want to run them as a pistol for a little bit. But this is, okay, there we go. A little bit of accuracy issue there on my part, but yeah, that's, wow, this did really well. All right, it is Mirelurk time. Now, regular Mirelurks shouldn't be much of a thing. It's the Kings and the Mirelurk Queen especially. We'll see if that ammo capacity comes into play with the Mirelurk Queen. I'm looking for something. I guess I'll reload. I will say this, the reloads have been something I haven't, for the most part, even, okay, the Kings are not much of an issue. Reloads are not something that I've really had a problem with. I mean, that was 11 rounds between, two Mirelurk Kings with 11 rounds. I think that's perfectly acceptable. Wow, pardon my speech. Let's see here. I think that's that. We need to find a Mirelurk Queen now. As always, I would like her to come out of the water. That would be pretty awesome. So we'll see how many rounds this takes to take her down. Let's hone in on those spouts and see what we do. Which happens first? Oh, no, I didn't have to reload. All right, it used exactly 21 rounds, so that's actually pretty good. I got staggered there, that's why I stopped shooting, but that is a very good result. Now, the hard part with the Scorch Beast is going to, okay, it's not legendary. The hard part of the Scorch Beast is getting it to be close enough to benefit from, the close-up damage bonuses and whatever. So I may be fighting it without the full set of bonuses that I have available to me. Depends on if it lands or not. We will see. Okay. I don't have any cripple perks, so I don't really have any way to force it to land. That was a reload. It was a tactical reload, not out of necessity. All right, let's see. If I shoot the wing, yeah, no, I'm not doing anything to the wing. I'll just try and shoot it out of the sky. That's what I'll do. And we'll just have to do a little bit less damage. Okay, that was a little bit of lag, all those headshots, and it took no damage. That's a thing that can happen. All right, so let's see here. That is okay. That was okay. I had to reload after killing it, but yeah, that was okay. This has made quick work of everything. So I did have a feeling that this would be pretty good, but it's actually exceeded my expectations by quite a bit. It just made quick work of absolutely everything, and it felt very effortless. Now, I wouldn't necessarily take this to, against a raid boss, but I would take it into different stages of the raid, because something like this will make really quick work of the crystal room. It would just make crystals just disappear. Also good at taking out shield generators against the Enclave soldiers. And anything outside of a raid, it should just destroy really quickly. And the best news is we finally have a date for the new season, so you'll be able to make something just like this on March 18th. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit one of the buttons, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.